communion, an act or instance of sharing, intimate fellowship or rapport, a body of Christians having a common faith and discipline, a Christian sacrament in which consecrated bread and wine are consumed as memorials of Christ's death, symbols for the realization of a spiritual union between Christ and communicant, communion, the body and blood of Christ. Not in the physical, but rather the spiritual representation of our undeserved salvation. He said, "Take, eat, this is my body." A body that was birthed from the Virgin Mary, a body that was beaten, bruised, and tortured before it had to carry the cross. A cross that would become a bridge for all those that are lost, a cross that was formed from two strong beams of wood, a cross that should have brought death, a cross that would bring life, a cross that could save all those who recognize the inherent power in He who hung from it. With nails pierced into the human flesh which He inhabited, with the sins of the world resting upon His shoulders and the fire of the sun turning to a smolder, He prepared His spirit and took His last breath as He whispered, "It is finished," signifying death of sin, not death of Him. For when He said, "Drink this, all of you, this is my blood," God's new covenant for the forgiveness of sins, what He meant was the way to God was now straight through Him, meaning you no longer had to sacrifice a perfect lamb upon an altar, for He was the perfect lamb, sacrificed for all those who falter, which is all of us, ridden with sin and imperfection, and the only way to save all of us was with an act of resurrection, and the only perfect one who could be resurrected was Jesus Christ Himself, the Son of the Godhead. So when we eat this bread and drink this wine, we do it not for religiosity, but rather to remember the time when the Creator of the universe laid down His life for His creation, an act of perfect love that surpassed all human expectation. See, God so loved the world that He gave His only Son. And when we partake in communion, we simply honor what He's done. We honor what He did, and we celebrate what He is yet to do. When He said, "Do this in remembrance of me," that message was for you.